The two contenders vying to be the next UK Prime Minister, meanwhile, have faced off in a testy televised debate. Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss clashed on tax, the economy and the cost of living. An opinion research poll of British voters released shortly after the debate shows the two are neck and neck.
We saw a much more aggressive performance from Rishi Sunak tonight. That's not to say that Liz Truss didn't fight strongly. Merely half the one-hour debate was taken up by the key battleground of tax and spend. Her argument, I'll cut taxes now. Him saying that it's irresponsible, immoral. Those arguments we've heard. At times that got pretty fierce.
We remember the 80s and the 90s. And you know what the problem we had then? It was inflation. And it's the problem that we have now. It is the single biggest thing that all of you are having to grapple with at home with your bills. And we need to get a grip of inflation. And if we don't do that now, it's going to cost all of you and everybody watching at home far more in the long run. And you know what? Liz, your plans, your own economic advisor has said that that would lead to mortgage rates, interest rates going up to 7%. Can you imagine what that's going to do for everyone here and everyone watching? That's thousands of pounds on their mortgage bill. It's going to tip millions of people into misery, and it's going to mean we absolutely have no chance of winning the next election either.
I'm somebody in every job I've done, whether it's the trade deals I've struck at trade, whether what I've done at the Foreign Office, putting the toughest sanctions on Russia of any country, I get things done in government, and I don't just talk, I act.
They also clashed on loyalty to Boris Johnson. There were personal questions as well about Liz Truss' earrings and Rishi Sunak's expensive suits. It all got quite passionate at times, more lively and more bitter, you might say, most of it, than the previous two debates they've taken part in. But then right at the end, they started being nice to each other. And when Liz Truss was asked if she'd have Rishi Sunak in her top team, she said yes. And he appeared to say yes, he'd happily serve under her. So she's the front runner, but we've seen Mr. Sunak catching up. An opinion poll tonight has suggested on the performances here, neck and neck, according to a poll.